What up, YouTube? RC Grunt had an unfortunate mishap with my Bronco, my 2021 Bronco here. I took a 3-story dive into some salt water, and uh, it's not so good. um, I thought I had cleaned it all up, and got all. All I did was I got home and I pretty much neglected it. I I rinsed it off with fresh water from the hose and thought I cleaned it all out, but apparently I didn't. And salt water had gotten into my transmission. So obviously you don't see the transmission here. Um, and the motor. The motor is cooked. That thing's in the trash. So I'm gonna put this in there. I got the Fusion, the 1800 kV 540 spec Fusion, 2-in-1. It's a great motor. I love it. It's super quiet, super fast when you need it. Super crawl. It's awesome to crawl with. Um, but I'm having issues. Like I said, I don't know what to do. If I should buy all new gears for the transmission. I know I gotta buy a new housing because I tore up the plastic housing, tearing it apart because it wouldn't come apart because it was so rusty. Um, I got lucky. My winch works, so my winch didn't break on me. Um, my servos are all good. My ESC's good. I had to replace the receiver. Um, the receiver that's in here is from a different TRX4. Um, but yeah, my light kit, this Pro Scale light module might be cooked too. I haven't tried it out. When I first went in the water, it worked the next day. It worked fine, but then I tried to drive the truck, or I didn't even try and drive it because the motor's cooked, but I tried to just plug it in to see if the light kit worked, and it started to like dim out and start flashing on me and stuff, so I'm not sure if the light kit is going to work or not, but the winch, the winch actually works. When it first happened, the winch didn't work, and then after it dried out, the winch actually started working again. So thank God for that. But you know, the hobby shop I go to is cool. Those guys are awesome. Reckless Hobbies and Rent the Mess. I told them the problem, and they gave me a winch. They're like, here, man, that sucks. So they actually they gave me an actual Traxxas winch and remote. Um, that's very nice of them to do, which is crazy because this winch actually it works fine. So now I have three of these things, 3 Traxxas winches. I got one here on my kids' toys everywhere. Toys, and then daddy's toys. That I got a winch on the bed. One Traxxas winch here on the bed of this thing. I got one Traxxas winch here on the front of my Bronco, and then I also have this too. The starting gate for the drag slashes. That's the start light for those bad boys, and it actually works with those Traxxas remotes. So as you guys are standing in line, waiting to go, you can use the remote to turn the light on, and it's cool because when you hit the button to start the light, it starts to flash, and then it's random timing every single time. So you know what I mean? Even though you're pushing the button, you can't get a jump on your buddy because you still got to sit and wait for the light to flash. It's pretty cool, but haven't even used them yet. Haven't even used the slashes yet. They've been sitting up there on the top shelf, just collecting dust, really, because I got a killer friggin' deal on those things, dude. It was buy one, get one, and you got the free light at the same time. Now, here's my problem with the Bronco. Now, these are the gears. Here's my third Traxxas winch right here. I'm about to mount it to my trailer. Pretty cool, right? I'm about to put it on this trailer so I can start winching stuff up on the trailer. And all it takes is a 2S LiPo. And we pretty much use the same batteries that go in the SCX 24s right here. I just got to put a new end on it right here so I can plug it into this. this little the J connector, which is right here. I have one right here. I'll just solder this line onto it, and it plugs right into the winch line, and it runs off the battery, which is super killer. Works great. Now this is horrible. This is the transmission from my Bronco. This is what it looked like when I took it apart. Look at this thing. Just rust. It was so bad. I was so like mad at myself for neglecting this vehicle and not fixing it and taking it apart and greasing it the day that it went in the salt water. But I I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. Stupid. So now I pretty much got to buy a whole new truck, man. It's like, look at all the rust on these parts. This is shock oil. I filled this up with shock oil, and I dumped them in here and just kind of let them sit in here. Now, it's lubed them up pretty good, and I've saved a couple of the gears. I've used a wire brush to try and clean them up a little bit. I mean, if you have any suggestions other than me buying a whole new set of gears and a whole new TRX4 transmission, gears and housing, I'm probably going to try and salvage these, because, I mean, they don't look too bad, and the oil is actually helping out take the rust off. So we'll see. I hope it works out. But I'm gonna clean them up real good. The bearings are in here. The bearings are in bad shape too, man. I think I got a whole bearing kit for TRX4. I didn't really want to use it for this, but look at that. That bearing's actually not too bad. Let's see, I'm trying to zoom in on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's gross, dude. But, like I said, once I clean them up a little bit, they don't look too bad. This is part of the axle. It's seized up. This thing, when I can't even get this thing to budge. It sucks. But anyway, like and subscribe. Like I said, if you got any ideas for me, please let me know. I need to fix that thing, because I need to put my Bronco back together and get that thing back on the trails, man. I think it's such a badass truck. I might just end up buying another one, because, I'll have an all black one, and I'll have I don't know if I think I like the blue one too. The blue one's pretty badass. But, yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe. RC Grunt. Holla at me, boys. Give me some ideas. What should I do with the gears of my transmission? I'm really trying not to replace them. I'm really trying to reuse these, because nothing's broken. It just has some rust on a few of the pieces. I'll definitely replace the bearings, but I think I'm going to leave them in the shock oil again for another night, because it seems to be helping out big time. So, yeah. I'm going to leave them in here for another night and see what happens. But, okay. Like and subscribe. RC Grunt.